Please choose your starting location.
Yeah, there it goes. Sorry about that. Welcome to the stream, guys. We're loading into a 1v1 versus none other than TM's Austin. I think we should just play what we know here and do the build we're most comfortable with. There's a good amount of E-reclaim on this map, but I think I've been preferring just to play vehicles here. We'll have to see what our man Austin chooses to do.
Battle started.
Good luck, have fun. So, hope you guys are having a good day so far. It's Friday. Had a good week. Hope you did too. Tomorrow is going to be bar fight night, as the title suggests, so just trying to get some practice games in before then. Looking to repeat my performance from last time. And get a chance to play a lot of the same players. So I know Raxel's signed up. I like playing against him. I think Mirad is. A few other players. We can show off the bracket in a bit. Let me turn my chat on. The window gets turned off sometimes. Alright. Get the lab queued up. Low wind is good for ticks, so just is what it is. Oh, no. Not mean to do that. Oops. That's unfortunate. Is what it is. Wind was still low, so that's pretty good, I guess. Let's do a little walk over here.
Low power.
All right, we'll have to see what he's up to. Going our the Armada, yeah. Got a lot of ticks out actually. Lot of ticks.
Low power. Radar lost. Radar lost. Aircraft spotted. T2 unit detected. Radar lost. Low power. Radar lost. Warning, mines were detected. Radar lost. Air transport detected. T3 unit is ready. Low power. Radar lost. Tower detected. T3 unit detected. Commander has died.
He just got a lot of these tanks out, man. I didn't know really what to do with that. And then he got starlights in every lane, huh?
Bad.
That like creeping porking style. Very tough to play against. Ugh. Well played, well played. Wonder if you would play another game. There was a couple points in that game that I kind of threw away a lot of metal. And that like gremlin timing was really, I like lost all my Razorbacks because it was trying to micro against that. Does air exist only to make fighters so you don't die to bombers? I think so. Pretty much. See, somebody else wants to jump in there. Austin confirmed best city in Texas. ZMZ, good to see you, man. Discordiant, would you mind checking your Discordiant? Okay. Good watch that replay here. Let me put this on for a minute and I'm gonna go stretch my legs and we'll come back and we'll finish watching it together. Chronographer says Wanderlust. Yeah, I haven't played many games on that map. Aren't you a map maker, Chrono? Or am I thinking of your other contributions? I know you do something for Bar. Yeah, so there was that one big attack we made through here with the T2 tanks, trying to go after those point defense. It wasn't really the play. I think I should have just kind of like camped this part right here, and then maybe like brought up artillery or something. That would have been better because I just kind of donated all my army, and he was able to pick up all this reclaim. And I think that's really where he seized a lot of the tempo in this game. I need to redo my like bomber hotkey. I messed up my like all unit hotkeys or whatever. Like I have some like atomic bombers
Battle
and
started.
chicks on the same key, and it's just not doing well. But anyways, yeah, here, let's put this on Austin. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we'll come back and finish the replay together. Yo. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm gonna take a look at the last part of this game, or last parts of this game, and see where we went wrong, what happened, and where we are now at this current point. So he's out on energy. I'm behind on metal. Let's speed this up some. He's up on metal produce, and he's already T2 actually. Dear God. Oh, okay. So mine's not too far behind. All right. What is it? Actually? What he has? Well, sorry, he has three mechs already turned on. Okay, so that's pretty good. And he's transporting that around. Okay, so he's already way ahead on that. He's getting this out to lay mines. Smart. And then is already onto bull production. So maybe I am pretty far behind on my T2. And I really... this could have gotten more damage a little bit earlier. I could have cleaned this out, but when his bull showed up, I started freaking out. That was a big blunder attack right there. He just immediately jumps on that. Okay. Let's see. Fusion goes up. This took a while to pay for. I could have done a better job of making sure this got up. And I think it has something to do with my build power too, because he's maybe a little bit ahead on build power. He's got the 9 turrets. I've got 8. He scaled, yeah, but I had a lot of fusion, so I don't even think that was too big of a deal. I think what ended up happening in the later part of the game is he had a lot of starlights in all the lanes at the one point, but even before that, I think I lost too much tempo. It really, I think it was a lot to do with this battle right here. It's too good. Okay, we'll pause here and see where we're at. So he's at 2.6k energy, which that's about to be a little bit in my favor because this fusion is about to complete. But I think he's way up in metal, right? No, just 2k. Okay, so even here, it's like... I guess anyone's game. I was just a little too passive, I think. Like, I know he was pretty buttoned up, I guess, at a lot of points in the game. But even now, actually looking back, he doesn't have many static defenses. Maybe, Okay, yeah, he's all on T2 mexes. So he was pretty quick with that. I guess I'm down, what, like 6 mexes? 1, 2 T2 cons expanding. Metal produced. He's up 6k, which, I mean, I guess that's a pretty decent amount, like 20 minutes into the game, but it's not like the end of the world. I think I could have traded a little more efficient or denied a little bit of reclaim from him, but let's see. Yeah, like even this, I don't feel too bad. I was just like, man, maybe like getting these T2 mexes up a little bit slower than him. T2 transition was a little bit slower. His wind scaling really carried him, it seems like, too. What is that? Oh, 239 wind turbines. Measly 87. Okay, so maybe like committing more to scaling energy, and this is something... Actually, you know, the console is pretty good for, cause something I never remember is the console can make basic con or T1 cons. So maybe after I'm on T2, I should just like add on a round of T2 con or T1 cons to kind of go to the map, you know, assist the T2 cons, upgrading mexes, maybe continue scaling wind. Hey, he's got the res bots out. That's nice. I kept switching back and forth to those as well. Okay, so he's starting the Aphis farm already. 22 minutes in, he just starts setting it up. And he's way ahead on energy. I guess it's just the wind turbines, man. It's crazy because he's on 3 fusions. Oh, I'm on 3 fusions. So yeah, that's that big difference right there. Yeah, this attack, what that's coming up, I think was kind of the throw. Yeah, and he made these gremlins. I forgot to make that T2 structure that protects against cloak units. I made the anti-nuke, but actually at this point I think could probably stand to make like an anti-nuke here or something. But yeah, this attack right here where I come up and I try to take out all these T2 point defense and I just like lose all these bulls right here. Just big reclaim fail. 12,000 right there, and I traded a lot of the army value too, so yeah, he's just got too many bulls everywhere. 12 bulls over there, bulls on this side. Do I have air control? No, I don't think so. I guess I'm on T2 figs. He's still on T1, so maybe that was just a misplay, like not going to T2 air too early. and not focusing on like upgrading mexes, like getting extra bulls in each lane, you know, proper anti-air setup, and continuing to scale fusion. So maybe just like a little bit, so a little bit of a hang up here in this like early late game, I'd say. Yeah, Marauders are fairly bad against bulls, and now the Aphis is done, so maybe kind of the nail in the coffin there. Like a bunch of reclaim dropped on his doorstep, and then this is 26. I guess I overmade build power too. I just ran right past those. Yeah, and see now it's just like this army value difference is crazy. But he has like 34 bulls on the map, which are gonna be pretty hard to stop here in a minute. I saw these like twice and I didn't react properly. All right, all right. Oh, they're in a game. All right. This is what we wanted. Yeah, you can cast a game for a bit, hang out.
Battle started.
Oh my gosh. He got him to play on Special Reef. This game could go on for a while, but Utaneshi has some pretty sharp macro on this map. It's kind of wild. I wish I could put this on like 2x speed, because I mean this map is just completely enormous and there's mexes everywhere. Okay, okay. I wonder if there's another lobby. Ooh, Rotato Potato. Noob friendly. I guess a max rating. Alright, can't do that. Small team games. Looks like that's not happening. So hard to read. Okay. Maybe I'll ask for a 1v1. Let's see. Anyone else want to play? Got a Mex broke. Oh, does he not have enough energy scaling? Oh, you did actually doing that X Factor build. That's hilarious. There's a problem. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sash Gorin saying it's too late for games. Man, that game versus Austin is pretty illuminating. It's nice losing games like that, because like that's the point in the game I want to practice more, is that T2 phase. Hmm. 2v2 entertainment, so here we go. Three v three. Something. Just want to do like a.
You are now
That's a funny game. Utaneshi is I don't want to call him a new player, because he has like 30 name changes on his account, but he is from FAF, if that tells you anything. So he plays very well. Scales well, all that stuff. I wouldn't mind playing on this map. Okay. Don't know if I want to play this map, but it's fine. Wolf, Adner, and Tidy Yak. Let's see if I can get one of them to give me their mexes and metal. And I'll give them thugs. That could work. We'll see. Hey, everyone. Good to see you.
Please choose your starting location.
I think could do something like he just spawns here, makes this mex, and then walks up there. Oh, I'd appreciate maybe Wolf could do that, but we'll see what this that's New Zealand, right? Yeah. Our fellow Kiwi player here. Okay, so no co-op, GG. Yeah, this map's it's a banger, dude. It's a solid map. Solid solid 3v3 map. These are 3-0 mixes. Alright, that's interesting.
Battle started.
Okay, wind's good. I have 3 mixes to start at. There is no misplays. You literally can't misplace on this map. It's impossible. What, did you spawn up here or something? There really is though. Play a good map, man. Oh shit, Rowan Morse wants to play. Okay. Now it's rebalanced. Alright. That's fair. The best map. Oh, Chronofair, I asked you a question before I left. I wonder if you answered that in the chat somewhere. Oh, that's hilarious. This actually ended up being the map we I found a match on. But yeah, but I was asking if you make maps. I wasn't sure. Is either maps or you like contribute somehow. Hmm.
Please choose your starting location.
Just silence. Yeah, that could work. Okay, yeah, so the match will start. All right. Oof.
Battle started.
That took a while. All right, wins going up. He's going to make me 4 wins, so I can actually just walk over here.
You've received new units. You've received new units.
Yep, very good. Nice. Turn this sound up super low, super low. Oh my goodness.
Enemy commander destroyed. An allied commander has died.
Is this going well?
commander destroyed.
That's not going well.
An allied commander
Oh.
has died. Warning. Your team is down to its last commander.
There's like still 5 thugs up there. That's the problem. Like I can't secure this or like get anything. He's reclaiming it already. uh,
You've received new units.
it's gonna be hard to beat this game. Ah. No, that was actually decent co-oping with Capricious. He did a little sloppy micro, but I don't care too much about that. Like seeing this right here, where you like just can't move your army up, and like clearly you're just like dying. All you have to do is come flank the army, and like maybe actually get in a position to win. But vote canceled. Okay, so he just leaves. What? Okay.
Commander self-destructed. Battle end.
Yeah, all he had to do was back up. Wah, wah. No, that was a fun game. Like you have thugs. There's no reason why you should like lose 5 thugs in your commander to another commander. Oh shit. Okay. I gave everything and we lost. Oh shit. Okay, now we got Rowan Morris. Oof, it's hard to balance. We'll see. We'll see. One nice thing you can do to actually buy you a few moments to defend against like a comm like coming at you is to just put down walls. It's because they have to like stop and degun and walk through it, and that buys you like just enough time, right? Not red slot. Read. I'll grab that Geo in a second. All right, yep, here we go. I don't necessarily need to do. We'll see. I need to scale fast. Okay. I think I might do the 3 solar open. I'll leave you, just don't leave you alone.
Battle started.
I'll do something like that. Haha, wind's down. We made the solars. Get wrecked. Two extra wins here. Can turn this max online.
Low power.
Okay, things are going well, looks like. I might not make the LLT. I'm tempted to make an LLT right here, but we have this teammate right next to us. Let's go and getting that energy storage already. Okay, there's Rowan Morris in the same spot. It's got a con turret finished already, so I'll make a construction, excuse me, a tank. Holy, yeah, very nice. Well done.
Low power. Low power.
I need to go T2 or something like that.
An allied commander has died. Enemy commander destroyed. Radar lost. Your commander is heavily damaged. You're overflowing metal. Low power.
Do I still have my transport? I don't think I do. That's what's taking all my energy. That's not good.
T2 unit detected. received new units. An allied commander has died. Warning, you have the last commander. Enemy commander destroyed.
That guy's crazy, dude.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Oh, he's dead.
Battle.
Whoa, 1v3. It can be tough, man. Definitely can be tough. That is insightful. Really insightful. No. Why complain when you're the highest OS on your team? It takes a while, honestly. It's super far across the map. I mean, he did win down here. I think the only mistake he would have made was like not upgrading the AGO on his opponent's side of the map. Or sorry, his ally's side. Okay. Nez is here. All right. It's going to be interesting to play. Let me turn that music down some. What I mean, I pinged where allies to go. Orange walked mid. Yeah. What are you gonna do? D2 on like 5 mexes. Yeah, really. Here, let's let them do a 2v2 actually. That could work. Legion Rotato. Oh, auto balance is off. That's interesting. I set you guys up to play a 2v1 on bottom. Yeah, yeah. It was kind of 2v2. It was pretty quick to reinforce, actually, from my main to, like, over here where the geo is. And the comp trade just, like, kind of let me get T2. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Looks like a nice 2v2. On Arkham Cats Valley, no doubt. All right. Oh, one more. Capricious. Do it, man. Ready up. So I'm in Dallas for the summer, and I have a lot of free time on my hands, and I'm actually considering playing in the MTG Final Fantasy pre-release. Been a while since I stopped playing Magic like 10 years ago or something like that, but it's not really because it's Final Fantasy. It's more or less like, it sounds fun, and like I really enjoyed sealed tournaments, whether it was like, yeah, I guess sealed or a draft. I really enjoyed doing those, so I think I might brush up on the format, and then next Friday go and play in that. So let me know if you guys enjoy that MTG as well. See, Rowan Morse versus Neza Capricious, so I can suffer. Yeah, this is a good spawning. This is actually not too bad either, I'd say. It's like super defensible, and like this is a really clean expansion path, not to mention like that's a good choke point. And then like something like this, I don't know, but you can end up sending it here, which is another choke point, right? So, and then of course this is like a primo spot. This is like just a perfect starting spot, right? 3 max on a 19 wind speed map, some energy behind you. And we have pretty much mirrored spawns, right? As in the same, like I'd say like a macro position. Gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Battle started.
Okay. Back. This game's well underway. Looks like. Rowan Morris getting up that counter. He's got his Rosbada reclaiming. Neza's doing something very similar. Going ahead of taking advantage of that metal though. Which is pretty smart. Like all you need the energy for is to get the contour up. And then you really do need the metal, right? But going for 3 expanding cons, pretty legit. It's like Ness is doing something very similar. Just a bunch of expanding cons. This guy is kind of scary actually. Oh, never mind. 3 blitzes. Looks like Rowan's moving into that grunt production, so shouldn't be too much to handle. Too difficult. Alright, cool. Missing a little bit of the action, sorry. I'm a bit distracted at the moment. But yeah, Plutonic coming in here, cleaning up a lot of the ticks. Damn. 9 kills on these 2 pawns. He might actually end up getting this expanding con. Ooh. Well done by that commander, showing up, taking care of business. Warren Morris expanding. He's got 3 cons expanding. He's moving his commander out. He's got a 4th con assisting the lab, which is really nice. Take a look at these players. Rowan Morris moving forward with his commander, just to continuing to expand. I always forget to take this mech. You can actually walk to it down this little hill. Same for this one. It's a little more self-evident. You can walk down this than kind of looking at this. Rowan Morris coming in, finding some damage. Getting some raids everywhere on the map. Might even slow down this expanding con. Really nice play. Mechs LLT radar, just continuing to move forward. Plutonic's doing the same thing. See, is Rowan Morris's position a little better? I think he's got a bit more build power. Was it 1 con scaling wins, 2 con scaling wins, 3. Yeah, maybe if he had expanded a little, if he was going for mid a little bit more, I'd say he'd be in a much better spot. But yeah, actually, ooh, really nice raid in here. Slowing down that 3 mechs. You can see Rowan already has that done. He's putting up an LT. Yeah, but wind's been fairly low for a moment here. It's kind of stifled the growth here. Hence the fact he has a lot of money in the bank as well. Oh my god, look at this run by. Kind of hilarious. I guess the LLT takes care of it though? Self-D? This is a hilarious amount of damage, actually. Getting more radars, more mexes. I mean, Neza has the res bots out, which is really nice, working in his favor. And I don't think these spawns are going to do much more damage. Might be able to take out this construction turret if they wanted to, but yeah. Too many red pawns here. Going to get taken out very quickly. But more run-bys here. Okay. And Rowan Morris building up a lot of build power here. Yeah, Andy moving into vehicles. Wind still fairly low, so... But he has a decent amount of energy scout. 36 wind turbines, right? As they're trying to go for that Geo at the moment. And there we go. Khan's expanding into mid and on this side. Man, really got to contest these mexes. I mean, this is like 5 free mexes. 6 mexes like Plutonic could have had very easily here. Struggling to get up that first con turret, but things are happening. Other side of the map, Nez is up to 3 construction turrets. He's working on that Geo. Looks like Rowan Morris is going to get the same thing going on. Yeah, finishing this con turret, going to Geo, more scaling. Looks like a bit of a counterattack here. 2 ticks going to come in, find some damage. So this pawn is going to take out a construction bot. Yeah, very nice. There is a res bot here to pick that up. Another con looks like it's about to go down. Okay, so really nice counter damage here from our red player, who isn't really expanding into mid. It's like neither player contesting this, but there's so many mexes in this area. It's kind of crazy. It looks like that res bot is going to get taken out. There's a second one over here that's got a lot of work to do. Could have already been heading to pick up some of those construction bots that went down. And it's just spamming ticks at the moment into a player making incisor artillery. Wow, that is a lot of ticks coming across the map. We'll have to see how well Meza can stop this. I mean, if Rowan just like full sent his army, there wouldn't be a real good way to stop that. Sorry. Trying to keep up with the action for you guys here. Waiting to see like some kind of transition here, whether it's air or T2. Looks like Nez is going to do it first. Yeah, he's getting that air lab up. Making 12 bombers, of course, 3 air scouts, and then 20 figs. Even going for energy storage as well, which is a pretty smart play, but fortunately Wind is dying right now. Gonna draw all of that energy from Nez's banks. Really nice attack here in mid. More grunts. Yeah, you can't stop grunts with ticks. It's not going to work out. Big swell of units coming up here behind Yellow's base. Oh my gosh, just run forward. The LO2 stalling. Are we going to see the air units? I think so. I think that flies over the plateau, right? Yeah, okay, so air unit detected. Should be aware that's happening. Are these resbots going to go down? Okay, reclaim's too strong, right? No. It looks like that big wind farm was taken care of. Still more damage to be found. Yellow is punching through some units, but there's medium tanks here to shut this down. And I would really like to see an air lab right about now. So much raiding on the other side of the map. Looks like green's going to get behind Nez's base right here. Yellow got completely taken out, just eviscerated here. I guess the Janus is just going to come save the day, but most of those winds going down. This position looks a little fraught. And Rowan Morris doing what he can. He's just putting up AA, which I hate, actually. He had the metal to go for an air lab, and he chose not to. then this game's gonna drag out for longer. So much damage on the other side of the map. This blue player cleared out all of yellow's base. Nez has got a decent economy set up right now. He's trying to get a second bot lab out, but he's missing a lot of mexes and needs quite a few res bots. But this pressure from green might actually start catching up to him here. This is a fairly decent sized army here. And there's some extra tanks to boot from Rowan, so this is looking fairly threatening. A lot of things to balance at one time. You got resbots in mid trying to pick up units, but there's already another attack kind of streaming across the map. This attack's gonna get shut down. I love seeing this. Just bots lined up, turrets behind them shooting. Medium tanks have so much health, it's crazy. They just don't care. They just run right by.
Commander has died.
So commander goes down. I'd like to even see a resbot or two over here doing their work. But more and more getting shut down here. I think this push might actually kind of peter out here in a moment, because a lot of this is... What is this? 625 metal is just these AA bots, which are completely useless. Maybe they could face take some damage, but... Yeah, these pawns are going to get a nice surround on these maces. Take out most of this attack. And even in mid, okay, so there's getting a little bit of tempo back here, but I just don't think there's enough time for him to pick up these mexes. Erwin Moore's already T2. Hate playing Cortex vehicles on such a big map, right? You don't get the access to the Jags. I mean, Bulls and Tigers are pretty even, but having Jags on this map feels really nice. Okay, that's one start. Got a decent amount of res bots out. A lot more work to be done. It's like he's just like swatting away this 22 OS green player. It's like a 2v1 or something like that. Just a little bit of forces, you know. But Plutonic's on 2 labs. Alright, I don't know if he can quite necessarily support that. 21 metal per second. His gunships are going to trace him back to his base. And this medium tanks are not going to be stopped, right? It's like 3 LLTs and a dream. Oh, and by the way, everyone's T2. And it's like 4 cons. 4 T2 cons. 5 T2 cons. And this Geo is almost finished, right? So looks like Nez's gonna take out the green player. Alright. Getting on top of the base. Shutting down the wind. Even finding a T2 transition? Okay. Oh my gosh, this is buying so much time. All of these pawns are going to be able to catch up to this. Alright. It's like the AGO is finished. Yeah, it's like a resign vote's called. I don't think this is going to tap out just yet, but... it's looking kind of over. I mean, he does have his T2 out. There's no AGO finished. And he is getting attacked on 2 sides. Wow. Looks like the Tigers are finally being
paused.
printed. They must be talking to each other.
Battle started.
Look at this guy. You leaked a lot of units from here. Hilarious. Yeah, the Spain base getting cleaned up. Commanders in mid. Running away from these Tigers. I mean, he tried to recover. I'll give him credit for that. Grunts are getting reprinted here. There we go. I think I might end it after this one, guys. It's been 2 hours. I will be on tomorrow, though, streaming my Bar Fight Night Masters League run. So if you're interested, tune in for that. Tune into that. It's like 12 US Central. So wish us luck. We'll be playing and streaming it. So see you guys there. Cheers.